suffer a huge monetary loss this year. All his crops have been eaten up or damaged. Do you know who could have done this to the crops? Crop pests. Crop pests are insects, rodents, or other animals that destroy crops. Let's take a look at how some of these pests affect plants, and the steps farmers take to prevent them from damaging their crops. Any living being which destroys crops or reduces their quality is called a crop pest. Can you name some insects, rodents, and other animals which destroy crops? Animals such as rabbits, birds such as swallows and woodpeckers, insects such as aphids, grasshoppers, caterpillars, and beetles, and rodents such as squirrels, mice, skunks, and raccoons are some commonly found crop pests. These pests generally destroy crops in three ways. One means of destruction is injury of the roots, stem, or leaves of the plant. Beetles and caterpillars feed on the leaves of plants, while cutworms chew on the stems of young plants very close to the ground and topple them over. The larvae of flies make their homes at the bases of plants and eat the plant's roots. They are hence called root maggots. Some insects, like the leaf hoppers, suck the cell sap from different parts of a plant. Another way in which insects destroy plants is by boring into their stem and roots. The twig borers bore through the leaves, stem, and roots of plants and destroy them completely. Irrespective of how a crop is destroyed, farmers incur huge losses when their crops are attacked by pests. So they take various precautionary measures to protect their crops from destruction by pests. Can you suggest some ways in which crops can be protected from pests? The methods farmers adopt to keep pests at bay can be chemical or cultural. The chemical method is the method most practiced by farmers. Employing this method, pesticides or insecticides are sprayed over crops before they can start flowering. Pesticides contain harmful chemicals which can affect the health of the farmer spraying them, the environment, and our health as well. To avoid the harmful effects of pesticides, farmers often cover nose and mouth with a mask while using pesticides. Do you know how pesticides affect the environment? After pesticides have been sprayed, the excess either mixes with the soil or flows into nearby water bodies, thus contaminating both the soil and water bodies. Pesticides can affect our health if we consume food crops without washing them. To avoid the harmful effects of pesticides, farmers have started practicing various cultural methods of pest control. They plow their land in summer so that the existing pests are exposed to the harsh summer sun and are destroyed. Farmers practice different cropping patterns such as crop rotation, in which two or more crops are grown in planned succession, or intercropping, where two or more crops are planted in alternating rows. Pests are crop specific, so the growth of more than one crop confuses them, thus reducing the chances of their attacking the crop. Proper irrigation methods and fertilization also help in controlling pests. Appropriate irrigation and fertilization keep plants healthy. Healthy plants have a higher resistance to pest damage. Keeping the field clean after a crop is harvested also helps in keeping pests away. Pests can also destroy crops during storage. So, before storage, farmers dry the crop in the sun to remove the excess moisture. The dried crop is then cleaned, filled in gunny bags, and stored in sanitized storerooms. Indian farmers also place neem leaves among stored grains to repel insects.